Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. Here I am again with another video for you guys today. You guys all know it, I always talk about it, but I love to bake. And one of the recipes that I am most proud of is my chocolate chip cookie recipe. And a lot of you guys have seen it on my Instagram. I posted about it on TikTok. And a lot of you guys have been requesting for a recipe. So here I am today to show you my secret recipe. First time ko tong gawin and honestly, kinakabahan ako. But, you know, I want to share my blessings. And I feel like this recipe is a blessing in my life and in the lives of everyone that I give these cookies to. Char. But yes, so ito, papakita ko na sa inyo yung chocolate chip cookie recipe ko, and the recipe is also down below in the description if you guys want a better and more easier way to see the recipe when you guys want to do it for yourselves. But here I am teaching you guys my chocolate chip cookie recipe. Let's start. Okay guys, so now we are going to start with the dry ingredients. So here I have all of my ingredients with me. So let's start by measuring. We are going to start off with 1 1/3 cups of flour. Okay, so I'm gonna measure 1 cup of flour first. Grab yourself a little bowl para mas precise, like that. And then you can dunk it in your bowl. Next up is 1/3 cup. So level it out. Put it in there. So this is how I measure all of my ingredients para walang nasasayang, wala ring natatapon na ingredients. So I always have a bowl in handy. But of course, clean it every single time that you change ingredients. So of course, guys, because these are dry ingredients, you have to have a sifter para ma-ensure na wala kayong clumps. So I have my sifter here, hindi nyo lang nakikita. Okay, next in the dry ingredients, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. So, fun fact guys, natuto ako mag-bake from my mom because when I was young, my mom had her own bake shop and parte ng bahay namin yung bake shop na yun. So, meron kaming workstation na nakalaan sa bahay namin. And then, dun ko pinapanood yung mama ko mag-bake ng cakes, mag-bake ng mga ensaymada, mga specialties niya. So, dun talaga ako napamahal sa baking because of my mom. Sa kanya ko rin nakuha yung mga recipes ko. Pero, syempre, may slight twist ako. So, it's still kind of my own. Pero, inspired by my mom's recipe. Sobrang laking tulong din, guys, kung ilalagay niyo yung ingredients niyo sa mga jars. Kasi, it will be easier to scoop out from and it's more aesthetic, diba? Mas cute tignan. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda is going to go here. So, dati, yung favorite kong niluluto ni Mama is yung chocolate cake niya. Tapos, every time na may birthday ako, palagi siya ring may binibake na vanilla chiffon cake. I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram post last January, pero na-post ko yung birthday cake niya na yun. And yun talaga yung pinaka-favorite cake ko since bata pa ako, aside from her chocolate cake. And pinapabake ko lang yung tuwing birthday para feeling ko na parang, alam mo yun, tuwing special occasions ko lang yun pwede kainin. It's really important to sift, guys, kasi if you don't sift, then you are going to be left with lumps. And magkakaroon ka ng mga butil ng flour sa mga cookies mo. So, syempre, we don't want that, so we want everything fine and sifted. So, we are going to add 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So, here is my salt. And get my leveler. Add that into my dry ingredient. And then we are going to set this aside, and now we're going to work with our wet ingredients. So, I'm going to start by measuring my brown sugar and white sugar. I know it's not really liquid ingredients, but usually yun talaga yung dapat na magkapares is yung butter mo and yung sugar. So, we are going to start with our white sugar. I'm going to add 1/2 cup each. And I like using both sugars kasi parehas sila nakaka-contribute ng specific kind of flavor sa aking cookies. So, yung white sugar, of course, is yung nagpapatamis. And then, ginagawa ng brown sugar is mas pinapalambot niya yung cookies. Because brown sugar has more molasses. Yung molasses yung nagpapalagkit sa ating cookies. So, 1/2 cup. Both sugars done. Next, we are going to add our vanilla essence. And I love vanilla, so you're only supposed to put 1/2 teaspoon, but I naapaw ko. So, ito yung 1/2 teaspoon ko. So, I'm gonna add 1/2 teaspoon. And then, ito yung cheat ko. Papapawin ko ng konting-konti para mas masarap. Yum! So, we're gonna add 1 egg. we are going to add 1/2 cup of butter. And you guys have to make sure that your butter isn't hot. Kasi pag mainit yung butter niyo, baka maluto yung itlog niyo. Baka maging scrambled eggs na yung cookies niyo. Okay, so it's not hot anymore. May nakikita kayong mga packs ng butter. That's usually around 1 cup. So if you want 1/2 cup, just cut it in half. And that's your measurement. So we're gonna put that here. And then we're gonna use a scraper to make sure na nakuha natin lahat ng butter na nandito sa ating container. Dito naman sa pag-mix ng wet ingredients natin, usually, may mga ibang gumagamit ng mixer para sa kanilang wet ingredients. But I like using my hands because syempre gusto ko made with love. Naks! Ayan. Wala lang, I just like the process more when I can see na everything is hand mixed. I'm gonna grab my scraper and just start to mix until mag-incorporate yung sugar and butter. So you guys can use a spatula or you guys can also use a whisk. And I like to use my whisk once I have everything mixed together already. Matagal to ah. Okay, so this is called creaming our butter and sugar. And as you guys can see, medyo mas naglalighten na yung consistency. And that's because of the butter and sugar incorporating together. So that's what we really need. So alam niyo na kung bakit mixer ang ginagamit ng mga ibang tao dito. Kasi nakakapagod talaga siya. Lalo na pag tumatagal. But it's fine. This is made with love and yan ang ating secret ingredient. Okay guys, so now that we're done creaming our butter and sugar together, we are going to add our dry ingredients. Unti-unti nating ilalagay dito sa wet mixture natin. So, ayan, so a little at a time. And kailangan pa unti-unti para talagang ma-incorporate yung flour sa ating butter and sugar. So, unti-unti yan. Next batch. Now, hindi ko talaga siya pina-perfect na, alam mo yun, incorporated din talaga yung flour sa mixture bago ako magdagdag kasi ang mahirap naman din dito sa paghalo is pag in-over mo yung pag-mix, tumitigas yung dough mo. So you really have to find the balance with the right amount of mixing and at the same time, enough para hindi magkaroon ng clumps yung dough mo. So, I'm gonna add again. So here I have 1 1/2 cups of walnuts, chopped. Siguro for 1 walnut, you can cut it into 4 sections. And I'm just gonna add everything there. Walnuts first. And the next is our chocolate chips. Here I just cut around 1 1/2 cups of dark chocolate. Now, I like using dark chocolate kasi masarap yung contrast ng sweet sa pagka-bitter ng dark chocolate. Pero syempre, bawal naman yung bitter sa buhay, di ba? Hanggang dark chocolate lang yung bitter dapat. Make sure that I'm mixing it all well. Okay, so now that we have our mixture all mixed up and ready, I am going to do a little bit of a hack. So, mahilig ako sa chocolate. Mahilig ako sa chocolate chip cookies, but there are some other people who want double chocolate chip cookies. So, usually, ito, gagawin ko is ihahati ko itong dough ko sa gitna. And I'm going to put 1/2 of it into another bowl because we are going to do another batch with a twist. So you're gonna try and use 1/3 cup of cocoa powder. This is going to make it super chocolatey because aside from the chocolate chips, we have chocolate cookie dough. Ayan. So I'm gonna use my sifter to make sure that there are no buo-buo. And then we're just gonna sift. Ganito kadami yung mga buo-buo na mahihirapan kayong ihalo into your cookies. So super important talaga na mag-sift kayo. Ayan. So I'm gonna grab my spatula and I'm just going to sift everything. Ang itim. Okay, so now that we have sifted our cocoa powder, we're just going to mix it in with the dough.
chocolate ka dito sa no.
May chocolate ba ako? Ay! Naka pa! Wait lang. Oh my God. Ang dami kong chocolate. Okay. So, I'm just gonna mix this in. And it's supposed to be dry talaga because, alam niyo naman, cocoa powder is dry. But that is where the magic happens. So we're just gonna keep on mixing this. And if you want to get your hands dirty, you can get it dirty. So I'm gonna use my hands to mix this well. Para ma-incorporate talaga natin yung chocolate sa ating cookie dough. Here, as you guys can see, we have, wow, dumi ng kamay ko. We have double chocolate chip cookie, and then we have another half that is just normal chocolate chip cookie. So I'm going to put this both in the fridge, and I will be letting it rest for 30 minutes kasi pag masyado siyang malambot, mahirap na siyang i-form into little scoops of cookie dough. So ilalagay muna natin sa ref for 30 minutes, and then we will be back for the rest of the recipe and the rest of the video. Be right back. Maghugas lang ako ng kamay. So now, we have our refrigerated cookie dough, and now we can get to molding. So let's go. So usually, maraming gumagamit ng spoon, maraming gumagamit ng mga ice cream scoop, pero I like to use this personally. I think it's easier for me than the one na ginaganon, yung kinukurot-kurot ba to? Pinipisil! Yung pinipisil. So I like this more kasi it's easier to use. And I also have my scraper with me, so I can form it a little bit better. Yeah, so let's start. So I'm gonna start with my normal chocolate chip cookies. And I am just going to form it. As you guys can see, ayan no, sobrang tigas niya, which is a good thing because we want that when we're forming our cookies. Ayan. But instead, we're forming it into a little ball. Ayan. And then we're gonna help shape it with our scraper and then place it on our cookie sheet. Ayan. So this is just a baking tray with parchment paper. Gusto kong pinipisat ko lang ng konting-konti. But I don't like it too pisat. Too pisat? Wow! Too pisat kasi gusto ko medyo matambok pa din yung cookies. Last 4, and then we're done with our first tray. So guys, may credibility tong cookies ko na to. Palagi itong nagsisell out sa mga bake sale namin sa school. So, if may gusto rin kayong pagbigyan ng cookies, or if gusto nyo bakean yung family nyo ng cookies, then you guys can definitely use my recipe. Yeah. Let's move on to the double chocolate chip cookies. Yeah. So, nasa ref na rin to for a while, and then we're just going to divide it like what I said a while ago. So, if you guys do the math, one recipe means 2 trays of cookies. So now that we're done shaping our cookies, I have 2 trays with me here. We are going to put it in the oven. So here I have my preheated oven. This is an electric oven, pero ang advice ko para sa inyo is, if gusto nyo ng talagang masarap na goodies, mas maganda kung sa gas oven kayo magluluto. But our gas oven is in our auxiliary kitchen, which is over there. So para hindi na tayo pabalik-balik, dito na lang tayo. But usually with this, we bake savory foods. Yung mga baked chicken namin, yung mga savory food namin, dito talaga namin binibake. Pero pinalinis ko naman and everything, so hindi na siya amoy ulam. Okay, so my oven is set to... It is set to 325 degrees, and we are going to let this bake for 12 minutes. But usually, magva-vary yan sa itsura or sa mood ng cookies mo. So, we're going to keep it for 12 minutes, but then we're going to keep our eye on it kasi it doesn't mean necessarily na 12 minutes means it's done. So, yeah. Let's go and wait. All of my cookies are out of the oven and we are now transferring them to our cooling tray. Usually, tinatanggal ko yung cookies ko pag nakikita ko na medyo golden brown na siya. Tapos minsan may makikita kayong parang crevices na medyo maputla pa siya ng konti. But for me, I think that's fine. Kasi habang mainit pa yung cookie mo, maluluto at maluluto pa rin yan. There you go. Okay, so now we're going to let this cool and then later we will display it in my little cookie trays so that me and my family can eat this all up. Be right back, guys. And there you guys have it. This is my chocolate chip cookie recipe. So I had so much fun and I hope that you guys like this video. I swear guys, super blockbuster tong chocolate chip cookies ko na to. So I hope that you guys can try this recipe for yourselves. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel and to like the video and comment down below what else you want to see from my YouTube channel. So thank you guys for watching and I love you. Let's eat. Sarap! Galing ko. Tingnan niyo ko yun.